So, hi everybody, this is the recording. I'm going to show you how you can get your copy of the magazine first, because I had promised that I would do that. So there are three different ways you can get the magazine. You can get it printed, paper version, and they will ship it to you. That costs, including shipping, it costs about $95 for the year, which seems like a lot, but if you parse that out over the 6 issues that you need for the year, it works out to about $15, which is about what a magazine costs in a bookstore anyway. So that's about a normal cost of a magazine. It's a great magazine. If you guys have never seen Homespun, it's got lots of different projects in it, embroidery and all kinds of lovely quilts in Homespun. And so it's I think it's a good deal, $15 if you want to get it in paper form. If you want to get the digital version by itself, it's around $35. We'll look at that when we get into into how to sign up for it. And then the way that I get it is I use Readly, which is a magazine subscription, but you get lots and lots of magazines. So there's hundreds of magazines you can get on Readly. It costs $11 a month, which would cost you more for the year, of course, if you wanted Readly, but you would also get all the other magazines. So lots and lots of magazines for $11 a month, which I love because I love magazines. I never do anything that's in the magazines. I just like to look at the pretty pictures. But anyway, so let me go ahead and scoot over to put you on, show you my screen. Let's see. Make sure I get to the right one. Okay, so this is my computer screen. Let me make it a little smaller. I want to be able to see you guys too. So if you want to get the paper version, I did put a link in my last email to you guys with the link for this, but I will drop it also into into the chat today, so you can click on it from there as well. So to subscribe to the paper magazine, I will give you that link. It is a link that will actually make sure that you sign up for the February start. So you want to use that link so that you don't sign up for this start and end up having to pay for another subscription to get the last magazine. Does that make sense? Because they just came out with a issue. And so you don't want to get this issue, you want to get the February issue. So I'll give you that link in your chat. But if you want to sign up for the digital version, which is less expensive, you would go to homespun.net.au because it's an Australian magazine. Over here on the left-hand side, you would click current issue. And then down here on the bottom, it says subscribe with. You don't want to go to Universal Shop because that's their paper one. And I'll give you the correct link again in the chat today. But you could use PocketMags or you can use Zinio to sign up for their digital version. Zinio, this is the digital version. It costs $32.38 for 6 issues. If you sign up now, you'll end up having to pay for 8 issues. I believe you'll get this December issue first. So you would want to wait until it was the February issue before you sign up. So to subscribe, it's $32.38 and you get the digital version. When you get the digital version, it'll look something like it does here on Readly. I'll show you it on Readly. So it would look like this, and you could scroll through and read the magazine. What it does not have is the templates for the quilts. So any templates you need, you have to download those from their website. So you would go to Homespun and you would go here to the top where it says patterns. and click on any of the patterns that are in here, and then it will tell you to log in. It does not charge you for a subscription on their website. So if you click any of these patterns, it will say sign in to download, and you can click there, create yourself an account, and it will allow you to download your templates. It doesn't give you a pattern, but it will give you the templates. So you get the pattern from the magazine and you get the templates from the website. So you would download them and print them out in a PDF form if you wanted to use the digital magazine. So you would need to do both of those things, sign up for the digital magazine, and then also sign into the Homespun website to get the patterns in PDF, the templates in PDF. If you prefer not to have to print your own.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you mute yourself, please? Sorry, I should have had it automatically mute you when you come in, but so
Okay, to listen to that.
I hear it.
I don't know. I got my headphones in. I don't know. I don't know why you're listening to it.
Well, I would.
okay, sorry, I can't find who was talking. So if you could mute yourself.
It does that, but it won't.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, guys.
Now it's doing. Now I can hear it.
Let me see if I can hold on, you guys, sorry. I know there's a place on here where I can say mute everybody. I think there is anyway. See it, sorry. Okay, if you come on and you can please mute yourself, thank you. Okay, so anyway, if you don't want to have to print your own PDF patterns, you will need to go ahead and sign up for the paper version through that link that I'm going to drop into the chat for you. So I'm just going to say a couple of words about Readly. Yes, Readly will cost you more. It's $11.99 a month, but you get all of the back magazines. So you can read any of the magazines that Homespun has done. So there's lots and lots of lovely magazines. You can also get embroidery magazines. There's all kinds of quilting magazines. So all of these magazines are available through Readly, and it's $11.99 a month for all the magazines, which I think is a great deal. I do not get paid for this. I'm just telling you, this is the way I get mine. So if you like it, you can do it. It's a free, your first month is free, and then it's $11.99 after that. So, and that's how I get my Homespun magazine. That's how I read mine, is through Readly. And then I download the templates from the website. So if you want to do that, it's just us.read, READLY, readly.com. And you can just, make an account there if you want to use that. So you can, and it doesn't just have quilting and embroidery magazines. As you can see, it has like every magazine you can think of, cooking magazines and all kinds of things. So it's a good deal. So those are my 3 ways of getting the magazine. And the least expensive way is to get the digital version for $32 whatever a month, and $32, $38 a year, and then you can download your PDF patterns from their website, and they don't charge you to download the patterns or anything. So so that's how you'd have to do that if you got your digital version. So let me go ahead and unshare. Stop share. There we go. And you guys can go ahead and unmute yourselves if you want to. I'm going to remove the spotlight. And let me know if you have any questions about that. And for one thing, have you all seen the pictures of the embroidery. I'm assuming you have because I've shown those in the newsletter, and that's probably where you signed up for this. But do you have any questions about, oh, let me go ahead and talk about what's in the kit. So the kit has all of the backing fabric. I'm working from the back to the front. Has all the backing fabric. It has all of the background fabric, with background fabric is linen. A linen cotton blend that comes from Australia is the background fabric. It has all of your embroidery floss. It has pre-cut embroidery, applique papers from being cut by Hugs and Kisses, which is the company that actually makes the applique paper. They're cutting all of those template pieces for you. And all of the EPP papers. It's not really specifically EPP that's in this quilt. It is geometric shapes though, like triangles. And
She brought me some.
so they're cutting those also for you. So I've bought those for the kits. And also Mylar templates for doing the circles, because all of the embroideries are on circles. And there's also some other circle appliques that are larger in the quilt as well. So there's Mylar templates for making your perfect circles, you know, where you, the way I've shown you guys how to do circles applique before, but so it's also going to have the Mylar templates. As far as I know, I'm the only one doing the kits with all of those parts in them. And let's see, I think that's it. Embroidery floss, applique paper, EPP papers, Mylar templates, and then all of the fabric. Of course, it'll have all of the Jubilee that you need to make the quilt.
Binding too?
The binding is actually made from scraps of what you have left over from making your pieces. So it actually, there is enough in there to do that. Yeah. So everything but your batting basically is in the kit. And they did a special printing, Two Green Zebras, which is Tilda Australia, did a special printing of wide back fabric for the backings for the kits. So it's a cute kind of a cream color with a blue dot that matches the blue that's in Jubilee. So it's sweet. And it's in my hallway right now. I didn't know they were going to send it rolled on tubes. So I've got these big 108 wide tubes of fabric in my hallway right now. Yeah, so I've actually got all of the extra pieces here already. So as soon as Jubilee gets here, I'll be able to get the kits out right away. So it's nice. I'm not sitting over here, you know, heart palpitating, waiting for stuff to get here from Australia like I normally am. So, yeah, anyway, so do you guys have any questions about like what the kit involves or anything about the quilt? I can give you, I have a Q&A kind of thing that I can read if you have any questions that I don't know the answers to. I probably can find those for you.
Julie?
Yeah.
On the digital subscription, I just wanted to say that I first did it through PocketMags, and I could not access the templates using PocketMags. It didn't like attach, but I did it with Zinio, and I only paid like $22 through Zinio, but I let the guy know at PocketMags because he had sent me an email, wasn't really expecting anything, and told him I couldn't do it, and he refunded my money. So yeah, I was quite impressed that they did. So and if you go through the magazine, it says only Zinio. It doesn't say PocketMags for the templates. So I don't know if anybody else would have that issue, but I thought I'd save somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Zinio worked fine.
I actually did it through PocketMags, and I didn't get the templates with PocketMags, but you can download them for free from the website. So that wasn't a problem for me, but
the templates on the website didn't show that I had a subscription, which it looked like you needed to do that. So I don't know. But anyway.
Actually, you don't need a subscription to get into the website. So you just have to make it doesn't ask you for like a subscription number or anything like that. You just have to make yourself a what do you call it? Um,
An account?
Yeah, like a.
an
sign-
account. There you go.
Yeah, right, an account. And I did that. I think what actually would happen is that they hadn't actually been posted yet for the
Ah.
news, the new one. But anyway, that's what happened. So, but I absolutely think that PocketMags is great because I can't believe he refunded my money for this.
Yeah, that is really, that's nice. That's very nice. So you can actually get, so I have never used Zinio.
I
I
haven't either.
used PocketMags to start with, but you can actually get your templates with Zinio.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it just goes through the magazine. I mean, the same way with having the account through
Oh,
Homespun.
right. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you always will have to actually have an account
Right.
on Homespun to get those and download them. Yeah. But the reason I know that you don't actually have to have a subscription to get the templates is that I made sure 2 of my friends signed in and tried it, and they could get the templates without having a magazine subscription.
Well, and
So I checked it.
when you did Zinio, it gave you the back, gave you the past issues too for the last
Oh.
year. So
Yeah, good. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So like Readly does then. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's neat. So Zinio is a good way to go as well. And the only reason I told you about Readly is that I love that it gives you a bunch of magazines. So, I like lots of magazines. So that's why I told you about my Readly fascination anyway. Okay. So any
you just do it through digital because I will say that I subscribe to Embroidery Magazine in a print version, and I don't get it for like 4 months after each. So I don't know if the same thing would happen with Homespun, but that would drive me crazy.
I would assume that it would not, because of the fact that they're charging so much for shipping. I bet they're shipping it more speedily. And I would think that they would want to do that, especially with the block of the month. Now, I can't guarantee that that's true, so don't take my word for it. But I would think maybe that could be the case. I could check with, so I'm advertising in the magazine. So I could check with the guy that I know at the magazine and ask him for you guys, and I can let you know about that as well. But I don't know for sure if it would take longer. I know I get a magazine from the UK that takes a lot longer to get here than, so, but I don't pay hardly anything for shipping for that magazine either. So I'm thinking maybe they charge extra so that you guys get it more quickly. I mean, that's possible. When I get shipments from Australia, they get here really fast. I was told by USPS, because I used to do a lot of shipping to Australia before our postal rates went up so much, that we have a really good agreement between Australia and the US for shipping. So I think that's why it gets here quicker. But like I said, I can't guarantee that it will get here faster, but I have a feeling that it probably would. But anyway. Are there any other questions about the quilt or about the magazine or anything? Let me get
How large is the quilt?
Oh, I thought I had it on there. Let me just double check it. It's 72 inches by 72 inches. And I am finding the link for you guys. I'm going to drop it into the link for you. Just have to find it here. Here's the chat. Okay, I'm dropping it into the chat, the link. God, I'm on an Apple. I use 2 different kinds of computers and I forget which way to do things on each one. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the link for the paper magazine if you want the paper magazine. So, okay, well, if you have no other questions about that, you've seen the embroidery of pictures, and so I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording right now.